Here's a list of stuff from kinda magical to unbelievably magical. Body wash that's also shampoo. Mentos and cola. Things that fly. With your help, the magical is about to get magical-er. Meet Shai, a pilot, an industrial designer, and an inventor. He loves things that fly. He once tried to turn his car into an airplane. No success. Shai always said that his dream was to bring the joy of flight to everyone. A few years ago, he made a breakthrough in the field of cool stuff that flies. He invented the Power Up, the first electric paper airplane. But then a friend of Shai's told him, "Nice gadget, really, but you can't make a remote-controlled paper airplane." Shai took a moment to think and said, "Challenge accepted." 2 years of research and 57 prototypes later, he made it happen. Meet Shai's unbelievably magical invention, Power Up 3, the first ever smartphone-controlled paper airplane. Using state-of-the-art technology, Power Up 3 turns your embarrassing paper plane into a lean, mean flying machine. Just fold a piece of copy paper into a plane, attach Power Up 3 and install the app. Now call your mom and tell her you're a pilot, cause it works out of the box. In the back of the module are a propeller and a rudder that are in charge of controlling the plane. In the front, there's an advanced chip with powerful Bluetooth smart technology for an amazing 60 yards of controlled flight and a tiny rechargeable battery to power this amazing beast. Out of juice? Charge the battery with any micro USB cable. As Shai learned in his career as a pilot, planes should be built for flying and for crashing. That's why all components of the Power Up 3 are super durable and crash-proof. But here's where Shai made it really cool. Power Up 3's smart chip is programmed to optimize user happiness. You don't need a PhD in aeronautics to be able to fly it. The prototype is fully functional and the super ultra magical Power Up 3 is ready for production.
There are moments in life that you never want to forget. When you take a picture, you know the place, the people around you, the landscape, and the details. A couple of days later, and you will forget most of it. A couple of years later, and you probably can't even remember where the photo was taken. Your memory is gone. Wouldn't it be great to have a camera that captures everything you experience with your friends and family, and that lets you and your friends re-experience those moments later? When you spend time with your mates and loved ones, wouldn't it be great to be able to relive the atmosphere of that day? When someone you love creates something great, wouldn't it be nice to discover things that you hadn't even noticed when you took a photo?
Hi, I'm Jonas, creator of the Panono camera. A camera that can do exactly these things. It captures everything in every direction all at once, and it has a super high resolution of 72 megapixels. It uses 36 tiny but powerful cameras that fire all at once. You just throw it into the air, and at the highest point, when it is barely moving, it captures a fully spherical panoramic image automatically. To view the images, you simply point the smartphone or tablet in the direction you want to see and move it around.
That's amazing, that's absolutely amazing.
Nice. Sogar noch sagen, was für Lampen,
Das ist die Kamera.
We built the original prototype 2 years ago. Back then it was called Throwable Panoramic Ball Camera. We put a video of it on YouTube, which was viewed nearly 3.5 million times. We got a lot of great press coverage, but most importantly, we got thousands of emails from people wanting to buy the camera. At that time and in that form, it was too expensive for mass production. So we sat down to develop a new camera that is small, affordable, and producible. We worked hard on a new design. We called it the Panono camera.
The camera is tough, so you can throw it in the air and even drop it on occasion. There are several easy ways to use it. Firstly, of course, by throwing it, but you can also put it on a stick and hold it in the air. or simply hold it in your hand and press a button to make a picture.
All the panoramic images in this video were shot with our prototype. The new design will have the same functionality, but is much smaller and tougher.
I was very much impressed by the 360-degree concept. You catch the moment with all the things around you. Now everybody can discover the whole situation. I support the team to ensure a seamless process from the original idea to the finished series product.
Hi, my name is Jan Gutgelik. I'm the developer of the Omni. I've always been passionate about virtual reality. We now have a great head-mounted display, we have intuitive motion controllers, tracking devices have become affordable, but there's still one missing link in virtual reality. How do you move around in that virtual world? I didn't want to sit down with my glasses on and push buttons on a keyboard or gamepad. For the true virtual reality experience, you want to stand up and move naturally in the virtual world. Right now, there's no solution that fits in your living room, that is affordable, or that even is available. The feeling of immersion, of moving around naturally in the virtual world, is mind-blowing. That's why we developed the Omni, to take virtual reality to that next level.
The Holy Grail for virtual reality is to allow somebody to explore and move through a space as free as if they're in a real world. And the Omni is a mode of navigation that will allow a user to explore a virtual environment.
The Omni provides a more natural navigation interface than a mouse and keyboard or even a gamepad. Combining the Omni with the head-mounted display will provide a much more immersive and engaging virtual reality experience.
The strength of the Omni is that it has no motors and no moving parts. That's how we keep the cost down. The core of the Omni is its low-friction surface with grooves. The user wears special shoes with a plunger pin that fits into these grooves, keeping the foot stabilized instead of sliding left to right. The shoe sole has a higher friction pad on the toe to stabilize the foot even more. Our objective is to mimic a natural gait. The Omni is easy to disassemble and store away. The top can be taken off so that you can put it aside, just like exercise equipment.
I don't think I've had a more immersive gaming experience. When you take that screen and you place it onto your face and then you put yourself into a unit and then become a part of the game, that's immersive.
This past March, Palmer Luckey, the creator of the Rift, asked me if he could try out the Omni at South by Southwest in Austin. This was even before the Rift had come out. He also invited some game developers that were on a panel with him.
VR needs products like this. You know, using a traditional controller like an Xbox controller just doesn't work in a VR environment the same way that we're all used to. And you need things like this that help you feel really connected in the world.
Sweet! Yes!
The Omni comes with integrated tracking hardware and software, and Kinect is also supported. Our software translates your motion to mouse and keystrokes that drive your avatar in the game. Walking, running, jumping, crouching, strafing. You just link whatever keystroke you want to the specific move. The Omni can be used with any game that uses keyboard input. We designed the Omni to be comfortable and easy to use. The ring height and belt size are adjustable so that both 10-year-olds and adults can use the Omni. Another application of the Omni is exercise and fitness. Imagine going for a jog in Skyrim every morning.
I would lose a lot of weight and burn a lot of calories if I had this in my house because you're in it and you're moving and you could very easily lose track of time.
I see this as not only a device that makes the game more immersive, but I see it as also a way to put your pedometer on and go for a bit of a walk.
Our software even tracks your distance run and calories burned. Training and simulation is another application. Also architectural walkthroughs. Imagine taking a tour of your future house on the Omni. And how about virtual tourism? Imagine walking around in foreign cities and visiting ancient worlds, and educating our children by immersing them in historical sites and events. Other applications include virtual trade shows and events, museums, cinema, meetups and interactive adventures. The possibilities are endless. The Omni is a result of 2 years of researching, experimenting, prototyping, designing. We've done a lot of work. Now we're turning to the community to get the Omni through the manufacturing phase. With the help of the community, we can start tooling and get as many Omnis as possible to virtual reality and gaming enthusiasts. And our Kickstarter rewards come at a significant discount to the future retail price. So jump in early and pledge now.
We want to create a real intelligent home with natural and swift interaction. And what is more natural than speech? This is Homey. It brings the room it's placed in to life immediately. It connects to a whole range of devices and it's controlled by your voice.
Hey Homey, I want to watch Star Trek.
Would you like subtitles with that?
Yes, subtitles please.
For on the go, we designed an app with a very quick touch interface to control your home, and with speech recognition for hands-free situations. Homey, preheat the oven please.
Okay, your oven will be preheated when you're home.
We made Homey intelligent, so it can take care of your home even without you interfering.
The whole idea of this product started out as a hobby project of mine. Inspired by science fiction like Star Trek, I wanted to automate the lights and music in my room. As I had this prototype working at home, I kept connecting more and more devices to it. When people came over to my place, they all told me that they wanted to have it. So I thought, well, let's do this. Homey is built to work with virtually every product. To achieve this, the orb contains 7 wireless modules and a very powerful infrared LED, so all the hardware to communicate is already on board. We use state-of-the-art speech recognition enhanced with artificial intelligence from universities' research to make it a fun and seamless experience to interact with Homey. I strongly believe that technology should make our life easier, and that's exactly the philosophy behind Homey. Homey serves as an open platform where we take care of the user experience and beautiful interface design, and the device manufacturers focus on making powerful devices. Developed apps can be published to the Homey App Store, so you all can enjoy the extra functionality. This way, the community can further expand the functionality of the device. If you're a developer, the Geek Edition is your pick, as we provide example code and hardware components to get you started in no time.
Introducing the NFC Ring, wearable technology that can be used to unlock doors and mobile phones, transfer information, link people, and much more. If you've not heard of NFC, it stands for Near Field Communication, a wireless technology that can transfer data over very short distances. Built into the ring are 2 tiny transmitters, one for public information, the other for private data. That's all. No batteries, no need for charging, no fuss. Just a low-profile ring that can be worn all the time to help perform everyday tasks simply by touching your hand against an NFC-enabled device. So, what can it do? It can unlock your NFC-enabled phone without the need to enter a PIN or even touch the screen. Grab yourself an NFC door lock and it can lock and unlock your door. Use it to share information, Wi-Fi passwords, links to websites or photos, contact information or anything else you think is suitable to be shared with your friends' devices. It can be set to hold your public Bitcoin address, for example, so you can receive payments. Or you could use the NFC Ring to automatically launch apps with custom settings, making it a really easy way to personalize app experiences to match your ring. On top of all that, the software we've developed is open source, so you're free to invent your own uses and create applications to have it act however you want. This is just the beginning. We've got big plans for the NFC Ring, and we believe that this tiny piece of wearable technology can make a big difference. Thanks for watching.